said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the Florida Gators offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Give to the single back. And that's the way they'll start, and they hope it gets better. No gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock band. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
To throw, it's Blunt. Finds his tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Gators headed quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. The throw to the outside is complete. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll go right back to the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Caught close to the marker. It's Clark. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas offense will go to work for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Got his man out of the backfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. So now it's second and long.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Finds a man in the middle. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the big fella. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Takes it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first and 10 from the 29. Looking for room. It's Need. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the Gators in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Blunt. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Finding themselves 7. They'd love to get a drive going here. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for the big play. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands and he couldn't hang on. Typically he makes that play. It'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Blunt. Finds the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Shotgun snap on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Got it behind the lines. It's Vincent.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fuentes. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback.
Touchdown, Longhorns! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip in the secondary and you make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 7 over NC State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air. It's Blunt. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Corrals it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Vincent.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Finds a little space. There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the read plays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
The Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal getting them.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
At the 20, he's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Dropping back, it's Blunt. Good! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Gators have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Russ. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that one.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Under fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the back. Trying to take him back. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Wants to throw. It's Blunt. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And for the fifth time, the offense will go for it on fourth down. 2 for 4 so far. Going for the marker on the ground. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give from the gun. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back to it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Trying to beat the D deep. Makes a grab on the shot. On the run to the right. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up, and now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Looking downfield on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now on fourth. From 45 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to root it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes out of the end zone. It's back to work. Leaves it with the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air. It's Blunt. Complete. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Has to get there to move the sticks.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field? But the gamble paid off.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Rides to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, lead the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Slithers into space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Catch in the middle, it's Coates. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically to link to the field. Much better starting point this time. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Horns up, and he reels it in inside the 30. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The run from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Need. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Need. Touchdown, Gators! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Bounced right back to them. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Just a little off. Incomplete.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in points. They'll try to tack one more on their score. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Off and running. Touchdown, Florida. Once he got some room, it was over. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Salt inter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
24, Texas.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He's in open space downfield.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fears the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Vincent. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the Zivnis Jr. put on that ball to pick up the first down? New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Coates. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. That's caught. It's Vincent. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They get to him as he throws. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Need. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Gators are on the move. On the run, it's Need. Shakes off the defender. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. back open in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw again. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Got it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
QB spikes the ball and the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Florida. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
30, Texas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Spins away from the defense. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with